This anime gets any more relaxing, I'm going to fall asleep. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean, just the mood, atmosphere, music, the way it's set up, this series is just so fucking relaxing. I mean, I do not recommend watching this series if you're about to fall asleep, because it's just a very warming series. And this episode just proves that. I mean, the main focus of this episode, even though there wasn't major, I guess, plot progression, really, besides towards the end, it was mainly just a cook-off and just, getting to see people having an eating contest. That's really, I guess, the main focus of this episode. It was relaxing, as usual, of Escha and Logy. It was just relaxing, heartwarming, and I recommend, once again, drink some fucking coffee with this, because you will most likely pass out if you don't. And like I said, I don't mean that as a bad way. I'm just saying that's just how relaxing it really gets, and it's getting even worse by each fucking episode. Now, I'm kind of upset we still have not had a major plot drop yet. That's one thing I'm kind of upset about. But besides that, let's talk about this episode. So, what did it really do for the plot-wise, okay? We find out that clone, the robot girl that watches over Escha a lot, wrote the actual picture books. 2 picture books, okay? Pretty much these books talk about a hummingbird princess. Now, what's interesting about this is right at the beginning we have Escha talking to Clone something about princesses being in that floating castle, a prince or princess. And it makes me believe that this picture book, these 2 picture books, are on whoever's in that castle up there. That most likely that hummingbird princess. So, very interesting. I like this episode for the different foreshadowings and setup it tries to do. Anyone that wants a serious story and a major kickoff of the plot will probably be very disappointed with this episode. But I mean, really, majority of this entire series has been nothing but relaxing, slice-of-life type episodes added in with some alchemy. But I'm fine with that. I mean, this ain't that bad. This series isn't that bad. It's not everything I thought it was going to be. But it is still a good series in its own down right. I mean, all the characters are likable, they're nice, and they go well together. I mean, now, honestly, there's not a lot of fights in the series, which I guess is okay and bad at the same time. This is an RPG, anime, technically. I mean, this is based off an RPG game, so I expected a lot more, bosses, villains, antagonists, stuff like that, but we really have not gotten that. I mean, there's a lot of mystery building up. I mean, we have, Logy's entire backstory, different things going on, but it feels like the pacing of this series is so slow. I mean, it is so slow. I have seen slow, and I'd rather have slow pacing over everything, but the pacing of this series, my god, it is just slow. I mean, it's literally going slower than a fucking snail. It's slower than I've ever seen it. At the same time, I'm fine with slow pacing. That is one thing. I mean, I'd rather have slow pacing over fucking just amazingly fast paced that completely destroys the series. That's fine with me. I just currently don't know if this series is going to have a season 2. I mean, I don't know exactly how many episodes this is going to have, but I mean, if it doesn't have a season 2, it would feel like all this slow pacing is kind of wasteful. Just useless. So, if this had to confirm season 2 or something, or it's going to last for a while, I'd be fine with that, because slow pacing can definitely be used in this type of series, because it is based off a game, and I'm glad they're giving it the respect it deserves by taking it slow. So right there, I am fine with that. Just, hopefully, in the next couple episodes, it tries to pick up the plot a little bit more, or tries to do something, with the plot or backstories of all these characters. But overall, give this episode a watch if you're still watching it. It's a nice, good, relaxing episode. And once again, I do recommend drinking some coffee or tea. I love you all so much. Please be safe. Chibi out.